on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombies. So I don't know what's going on with that intro, but shout out to JH from the Crypto Zombies community for sending that one my way. Also, if you guys haven't joined the Telegram group, it's totally free. We just hang out, talk crypto all day. You can check the link below, or if you're on the YouTube page, it's right up here. But that being said, guys, thank you so much for coming back to the channel today. If we have a look at what is going on, it's another one of those kind of mixed days, you know? So if we have a look at CoinMarketCap, giving it a quick refresh live, you notice that Bitcoin dominance is still staying quite steady around that 52.1%. We have $130.6 billion market cap. And if we look at the biggest gainers on the first page, we have this ABBC coin pumping yet again. I'm not familiar with what it is. In fact, I went over here to go check the website and yeah, it just goes forbidden. You don't have permission to access this. So I don't even know what this thing is. But yeah, so I guess ABBC coin is doing quite well today. We also have Raven, Theta, Nexo, Steam, Eternity, Icon, Binance, Huobi, MadeSafe, and Loom Network all seeing some gains today as well. Now, if we have a look at the Bitcoin chart. Again, we're still seeing that we're maintaining this trend line right here. We had a little bit of a dip, kind of pulled down and instantly pulled right back up. You tend to see these things a lot, right? So the question is, are the bulls back? Is this good news for Bitcoin? Are we going to go straight up? Well, to be completely honest with you, I do have an inclination that we may potentially fall down again to this lower line. But to be honest, I would just be careful. I would just be careful. If you have, you know, some on exchanges, what you could do is you could basically set some kind of a stop down here, you know, if you want to sell and then try to repurchase it back in. But I don't recommend keeping all of your Bitcoin on exchanges. That's pretty crazy. But if you have a small, you know, trading amount, you can do that. So that's really what's going on today with Bitcoin, guys. Like I said, I think that we could go down a little lower. I wouldn't be surprised if we break out of this. But at the same time, we've really been bouncing around in this area for quite some time. So something's got to happen sooner or later, right? We either got to break to the upside or the downside and get the hell out of this freaking channel that we've been in. So anyway, moving forward, oh yeah, forbidden access. Now, a lot of people are asking about, you know, the Fetch.ai token sale. We talked about this. Obviously, no one really got in. Clearly, it was very sold out in like 20 seconds or something like that. So there is high demand for it. But as you can see, the price has been falling. Now, I know it's sometimes difficult to look at a chart like this. There's only two candles. You can't really go off of much. So CoinMarketCap does not have it listed yet. So once again, I have to go over to CoinGecko, and you can see pretty much what it's doing right now, guys. So this is why I said don't rush into these things. They always dump right in the beginning and wait for it to kind of calm down. I mean, even BitTorrent, it took I think it was like 2 or 3 days before it started to really, you know, get momentum and then go to the upside again. So personally, do I think this coin will pump? Honestly, it probably will, but I don't think it's going to happen, you know, right away. So just be careful, keep your eyes on it. I'm not telling you what to do, but I personally have not bought in yet, okay? I'm thinking about it, but I'm waiting until I really have confirmation that we've sort of bottomed out, you know what I'm saying? And then we'll see. But don't do what I'm doing, not financial advice. You want to buy in, go buy in. It's your money. But that's what I'm doing, guys. Now, also while we're here on CoinGecko, I wanted to point out that the Ethereum Constantinople hard fork is happening in approximately 4 hours and 33 minutes, as you can see right here. We've covered this a lot on the channel, so I'm not going to go into it, but if you want to know the specifics of it, you can come over here. CoinDesk actually put out a really good article. It covers basically everything you need to know about this. So if this is something that really concerns you and you're, you know, if you're an Ethereum whale and you want to know what this means for you, well then check that out, all right? Now, the big news of the day, I think personally, is Vladimir Putin has issued another deadline for the government to adopt regulations for the digital assets industry according to instructions for the Federal Assembly. Now, unlike the previous time we had spoke about Russia potentially starting the next Bitcoin bull run, okay? We actually do have confirmation on this. You can actually look at this. Now, this has been translated right here from Russian, but I will drop this below if you want to look at the official statement, okay? So moving on, it says, according to the document, Putin has ordered the government to enforce crypto-related regulation by July 1st, 2019. The president has required the Council of the Federation of Russia and the lower house of the Federal Assembly of Russia to adopt the regulation during the spring session of 2019. The document requires the adoption of federal legislation that aims to develop the digital economy, including regulation of civil law digital settlements. The legislation should also include a regulatory framework for digital financial assets, as well as attract greater financial resources based on digital technologies. I think this is awesome. Pretty pumped about this. That they're taking it seriously. Can you imagine if Trump came out and was like, we need to set a deadline on crypto. We got to figure this stuff out. Like, can you imagine the frenzy that would send, especially across the US and everything. So this is definitely good news. In my opinion, it means that they're taking it seriously. It doesn't mean like we're going to just completely just get rid of everything and just only use Bitcoin, right? It doesn't mean that at all. It just means that they're taking it seriously and they want this done by July 1st. So I will take that as bullish news. Now, some other bullish news that's been broken recently is, we spoke about this, but you have major Swiss bank, Julius Baer, invested in the SEBA Crypto AG startup. We spoke about this yesterday in order to offer its customers virtual assets. That's big news as well. Also, you have Nasdaq exchange listed 2 crypto price indexes based on Bitcoin and Ethereum, while the platform is getting ready to offer its clients Bitcoin and Ethereum futures. Yes, we spoke about that, but I'm just reminding you that happened. And also, our good old buddy, Maddie Greenspan from eToro, if you guys didn't have a chance to check out that interview we did 3 days ago, really awesome. Definitely check it out. He said to customers in a note that currently big institutional customers are bringing back their projects targeted at crypto. I'm actually subscribed to the newsletter, so I actually saw this. It says, which they had previously put away due to the crypto winter coming. Now this hard period seems to be ending soon, so they are preparing for the coming bull run. The article goes on to talk about Bakkt and Starbucks and Microsoft and things we already know. But I'm going to tell you personally, this is from my own experience, okay? Obviously, I love reading the comments. I love listening to you guys. There are a lot of new people getting into crypto right now. I read so many comments now, people saying, hey, I just bought my first Bitcoin like 2 weeks ago. Can you show me the ropes? Can you help me out? And this is telling me that there is interest coming back again. And not only that, the other thing I can tell you is there was a time where they always try to get you to do these sponsored promotions, right? Because you have a crypto YouTube channel. My inbox used to be flooded, 30 to 100 emails a day. And it got to a point where I wasn't getting any. And just recently out of nowhere, all these guys are promoting again, and they want you to start talking about their projects and stuff. So I don't really know what that means, but I spoke to a friend of mine who actually does VCs. And I'm just telling you the truth. I'm not making this up. And he was saying that they are getting interested. They're not jumping in, but they're interested and they're looking. Okay. So I just kind of wanted to point that out. That could potentially be some good news. I don't really like talking about things that I can't show you in text. So, take my own words with a grain of salt, but that's what I've been hearing from both the community, retail investment, and some of the people that I know that are VCs as well. So that it just seems like if everybody's saying it, but like I said, there is an opportunity for the price to still come down a little bit more because, these guys want to get in as cheap as possible. So they're in no rush to push this thing up. I mean, if they can get in cheap, that's what they're going to do. So also, I forgot that I had this. The question is will John McAfee have to eat his manhood by the end of 2020, or will he not? Shout out to Conrad Dobson for this awesome info, this thing he did. Now, another cool thing too is you have the co-founder of LinkedIn actually was one of the recent recipients to receive the Lightning Torch. He says, thanks for the torch. Great to see Lightning accelerating Bitcoin use case and adoption. Next invoice for 0.037 BTC. Actually, look, Maddie Greenspan, he's like, please, sir, pass to me. Pretty funny. And Charlie Lee's down there too. A few other people. So that's interesting. Now, I like this tweet from Barry Silbert. He says, Bitcoin bulls, Jack Dorsey, Elon Musk, Steve Wozniak, although he didn't really say Steve Wozniak, we got to kind of put him in the middle. Bill Miller, Peter Thiel, and Abigail Johnson. Bitcoin bears, Jamie Dimon, Warren Buffett, Ben Bernanke, Larry Fink, Nouriel Roubini, and Joseph Stiglitz. What side are you on? Although I wouldn't be surprised if some of those Bitcoin bears are secretly Bitcoin bulls. They're just not telling you. Anyway, also, apparently Tron is ranked as the second best crypto project by the Center for Information and Industry Development under China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology. Well, that's a mouthful. To be honest with you guys, I've seen this chart going around quite some time. I don't know how you actually access this chart. I only ever see people posting it. I've tried to search for it. I can't verify it. Does anybody know how you can actually get this, or is this only for a specific group of people? So, I mean, I suppose it's true based on what people are saying, but I've never been able to actually see this chart myself. And a lot of people are saying EOS being number one. This guy says he doesn't take it seriously. They failed to have Byzantine fault tolerance. Literally made me think to, what's the credibility of the rank sheet. So I don't know, but there you go. That's some Tron news for you. But some breaking news from Kevin Rook. He does say that Square customers have bought $52 million worth of Bitcoin on the Cash App in Q4. This is freaking awesome. Bitcoin sales were over 166 million on the Cash App in 2018, growing every single day. And you can see right here, it is a nice, consistent uptrend. And that is something that I like to see. Doing a lot of Twitter stuff today. While we're on Twitter, guys, if you want to, give your buddy Crypto Zombie a follow, you can. Shameless shill. I know, shameless plug. Anyway, moving on. Check this out. So this is pretty funny. Addicted to crypto? So apparently there's a hospital rehab facility that just added cryptocurrency addiction to its program. Now, I probably shouldn't be laughing because you know what? It is an addiction, just like gambling is an addiction, And some people look at crypto as gambling, right? I mean, and they can lose a lot of money and it's very risky. So this is a documentary from Motherboard, and you can see over here, let's see like some of the stuff.
Advice to people is never invest in things you don't understand.
There you go, that's good advice. Never invest in things you don't understand. What else we got?
When I get up in the morning, what can I tell you? It's quite important to just keep things going the same way as much as you can. To make 18 hours a day for a long time. I was
off the cryptocurrencies. This is obviously the Bitcoin one. This is like 2017 to
Yeah, so if you guys want to check that out, Addicted to Bitcoin, now they have, cryptocurrency addiction being added to programs. So there you go. Is that bullish news? I don't know. I mean, literally they're making programs now to help people that are addicted to crypto, which by the way, I feel like I have to say this. If you are one of these people, I know I don't want to get all serious, but there is help out there. And if you are addicted to crypto and you're gambling away your rent money or your mortgage money, please do not do that. And, there's definitely people like these guys that can help you. So although it is kind of funny, it's not funny if it's affecting you personally. Okay. So I just wanted to point that out as well. And, we also have an official statement that came out from Coinomi about everything that was happening. So it really all started with this guy, Wereth Al, I don't know how to say his last name, but he was basically saying that 17 Bitcoin were lost. So they responded and they said that unlike how it was reported, which was the information that we all were looking at, it says the seed phrase wasn't being transmitted in plain text. Instead, it was being encapsulated into HTTPS requests with Google being the sole recipient. Then they say the seed phrase wasn't being transmitted at all unless the user chose to explicitly restore their desktop wallets. And finally, the spell check requests that were sent over to Google API were not processed, cached, or stored, and the requests themselves returned an error code 400, bad request. They said our engineers immediately tracked down the cause of this issue, which wasn't a bug in our source code, but instead was a bad configuration option in a plugin used in the desktop only. So if you're using mobile, you're fine. You're good. You don't have to worry. Desktop, there was an issue. So they said, talking to this guy, he basically repeatedly refused to disclose his findings and kept threatening to take this public if we didn't pay him the ransom of 17 Bitcoin. So here's the thing. I mean, dude, if you got hacked, it's the blockchain. Everything is transparent. That's the point. Just show us that the money got hacked. And he wouldn't provide them with that. So that's kind of suspicious in a way. I'm not taking sides. I'm just letting you know what's going on. I'm just telling you what they're doing. So the Coinomi team never had access to the seed phrases or funds. No one else except from Google could read the contents of the encrypted packets. That's kind of worded strange. And Google rejected these requests initiated by JX browser, yada, yada, yada. So basically, what should you do? They say nothing. They say everything is fine. There's no actions that need to be taken as far as you on the PC, the desktop, and there's nothing that needs to be taken as far as the mobile. But we will keep our eyes on this as the situation develops. Finally, before we go, if that doesn't make you happy, apparently Peter Marco Shop accepts Bitcoin. I don't know. This was in Reddit. I don't know who Peter Marco is. He looks like he wears some very lavish clothing and jewelry, but yeah, they accept Bitcoin. So not sure what that is, but hey, I'll take it. That's adoption, guys. And that is it for me today. Very, very quick video. I actually have somewhere to be tonight. Pretty cool where I'm going tonight. It's actually funny. It's not crypto related. I'll show you the pictures tomorrow. It's pretty funny. But anyway, I also wanted to say, thank you so much, guys. If you hate watching ads, you guys know the spiel. You guys can download the Brave browser below using my referral link. You get $5 worth of Brave browser tokens to use. And thank you for everyone who has been keeping their crypto safe and supporting the channel by using my link to purchase your Ledger Nano X. Now, that being said, guys, tomorrow's episode is going to be a little bit different. It's nothing crazy. Don't get too excited, but I have a little bit of a surprise for tomorrow's episode. So, well, I'll tell you this. We're going live. I'll tell you that much. We're going live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern time. So, that's all I'm going to say. But don't get too excited. It's nothing crazy, but I just want to let you know we're switching it up. So that being said, I want to say thank you so much to everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. By the way, also next week, starting Monday, I have a giveaway that I'm going to be doing, and I think you guys are going to really like it. It's pretty cool. So, but I'll let you know about that next week. I don't want to ruin the surprise. So, thanks again for coming back to the channel. You guys rock, obviously. And yeah, that's it. So it's Thursday. We're one day closer to the weekend. And let's see what's going on with the fetch sale. Let's see if we missed out on some sick gains. Let's see. No, it's still going down, guys. It's still going down. It's still going down. So, yeah, be safe out there. And, if you're looking to get involved in this, definitely be safe and just wait for like a confirmed bottom. Wait for it to kind of, you want people to almost get bored and exhausted with it, so just be careful out there, be safe with your money. And, that's it for me, guys. So that's it. I'm done. My name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Thank you for everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. You rule. I freaking love you. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.